Hey everybody, I am going to attempt to film a quick review video today for you. I make no promises if I can finish it or not, as my kids are being very noisy. However, this was a very cute kit that I wanted to come and show you. This is a part of the Spring Coral, I believe is the name. I will double check that and put it down below. Kit from iLove2Print on Etsy. And this is an Erin Condren size kit, so I did resize it using the same method that I showed you previously, and I will link that video below if you haven't seen it yet, that shows you how to shrink an Erin Condren size kit to fit your Hobonichi Cousin in the Silhouette software before you print and cut. It comes with, I think, 5 separate pages. I did not print them all because I will never use them all, but rest assured, no matter what your planning style, this kit covers it in full. The one page that I had trouble with is the full cover deco boxes page. And I think it's just my printer printed wonky and my Silhouette is not even finding the registration marks on the page. So it would not cut to save my life. And I didn't sweat it too much because I don't usually use the full cover deco boxes anyway. So, but again, I think that's an issue on my system and my software, not anything wrong with these, because the other pages printed and cut just fine. So I'm going to do a little spread here, and then I will, this isn't really a plan with me, so I will do this spread and then I will come back and I will show you what I come up with. There's washi galore. There's some functional boxes and banners, some cute little phrases, a bunch of different headers and labels, and then some checklist boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and put together a spread, see what I come up with, and then I will come back and have a discussion about what I think about this kit. Okay, so this is what I have come up with, and of course, there being so many stickers, I have a ton of stickers left. I mean, this will be multiple spreads, and this was, I don't know if I said this already, this was a printable. So this is definitely one that you can use over and over and over again, and with as many different colors and designs in the washi and the boxes, these spreads don't have to look anything alike. I went for the darker colors mostly, but there's a lot of lighter, less busy washi as well, so this could definitely be a lighter spread rather than a darker one. There's actually 4 weekend banners on here, so I'm kind of wondering if this was intended to offer 4 separate kits worth of stuff, especially considering this isn't even all the pages. So, my thoughts. I like this kit. They printed very vibrantly. All the cut files opened and functioned fine. I really like these checklist boxes and these to-do boxes, mainly because anytime you have a kit that you're going to be resizing from the Erin Condren size, these checklists will not fit the grid, and there's not really a whole lot we can do about that since this is an Erin Condren kit. So these essentially become useless unless you can stand to write not on the lines, which I cannot do. If you can, great, more power to you. I cannot function that way. So having these to-do boxes and these checklist boxes where it basically covers up the grid and you can just write where it gives you lines or where it gives you space to write, I really do appreciate that in a kit. So I definitely used a bunch of them, as you can see. I did go ahead and throw down my Lethbridge cards tracker because I use that for everything. And there is no scripts other than the weekend banners anywhere in this kit as far as functional scripts. There's a couple of deco boxes that say stuff, but as far as labels or headers or anything like that, there's not. So I did pull in this Mandy Lynn Plans this week thing. And this is a fun little aside. This is actually 2 separate stickers like this. And I don't know if you can see, if you look very closely, the pattern is continuous from one, continuous? It is continuous, but it's also continuous from this box to this box. And that's what these were over here. And it was the same thing. And I didn't even realize it when I put it down until I went to go lay the second sticker down and went, oh, look, the pattern matches. So that's a fun little, and it even does on this one. There's a pink flower right here, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of a pink flower right there. So that's a fun little thing with this kit, continuous patterns in the different boxes. So that's always pleasant. Everything resized really well. I don't know if you can see, I actually sized it a hair smaller than the lines. And I did do that intentionally because with rounded boxes like this, okay, sorry, another interruption. This is why I don't normally film when the kids are awake. Because of the curved boxes, I didn't want them to touch at the line. And I know that's kind of a silly little thing, but that was just my choice. So I intentionally chose to shrink them down just a little bit more. And also a side note, I did not resize the washi. I left the washi full size for Erin Condren because I figured no matter what I was going to do, I was going to have to cut it down. Even if I shrink it down to fit this side, I don't take my washi into the sidebar, so I would have had to cut off this side anyway. And I figured, you know what, I'd rather have more washi than less. So I just left it full size and I chopped off the pieces that I didn't need. And that worked quite well as well. So overall, this is a super cute kit. The transaction was easy there on Etsy, so, you know, it's instant download, so that was helpful. All of the files open just fine in my Silhouette software. And it comes included with the PDF of the actual image of the stickers and then, of course, the cut file on top of it. So it worked out really well. There's so many stickers included in these kits, and they're extremely inexpensive. So on the front end, buying these kits is really, really cheap. And if more makers sized their printables specifically for the Hobonichi Cousin, I'd be all over that. There is a back-end cost, and that is the cost of printer ink, which, let's face it, is not cheap. The cost of sticker paper, which to get good sticker paper is not cheap either. I've used several different kinds, and the one that I greatly prefer, which is from onlinelabels.com, is runs about $30 per 100 sheets, which is not that bad. I mean, that's 30 cents a sheet, so that's great. But again, that's if you buy at least 100 pages. Now, they will sell you only 5 pages if that's all you want to pay for, but then you're going to spend $1.50 a sheet instead of 30 cents a sheet. So it's kind of one of those balancing acts of how much do you want to pay? Do you want to drop $30 on sticker paper up front, knowing that it's only 30 cents a sheet that way, or do you want to only buy 5 or 10 sheets because that's all you need right now and for the foreseeable future, but pay a lot more per sheet than you would, plus shipping? So this is definitely not free. It would be cheaper for sure if you just printed it on regular paper and cut it out with scissors and used like crafter's tape or glue to put it down, which is definitely an option for the budget conscious. Oh, and also a back end cost is the cost of the Silhouette or Cricut, depending on what cutting apparatus you use. So depending on how many stickers you use and what you use your Silhouette for and where you buy your sticker paper, this isn't really a cheaper option than just buying pre-made stickers from sellers. I think it's pretty equivalent in the long run. That said, it also depends on how much work you want to put into it. And and how much hacking you want to do, because like I said, unfortunately, there's not very many sellers out there right now who sell printable Hobonichi Cousin stickers, which is the reason that I am kind of trying to do my own. In another one of my videos, I'm starting to design stickers for myself, just because there's not a whole lot out there. And I want to be able to make my own stuff. So, but that aside, this is a really great kit. It's very pretty, everything printed well, there's tons included, no technical issues whatsoever. On the file side of things, I did have some technical issues with my cutting machine, but again, that wasn't their fault. That was my machine being stupid. I did go ahead and use lots of the washi. I changed the washi on the weekend just because I wanted to designate it as separate. Oh, the date dots are date dots that I made, and the days of the week stickers are from Tealing Stickers. Like I said, there was no script involved anywhere in this kit, so there's that. But I will leave a link to their Etsy shop down below if you want to check them out. They have tons and tons and tons of kits. I have other kits from them, but they're all basically identical as far as what they are and what they do and what you have to do to use them. So if you have any questions about this kit or about my experience in using this kit, please leave a comment or send me a message. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. In the meantime, I hope this review was helpful, and happy planning. I'll see you guys next time.